All right, this one's for people who follow the Cannabis Control Commission in Massachusetts closely, or I guess for people who don't or can't and need me to do it for them. So things have gone relatively smoothly since Shannon O'Brien returned to the commission. Shannon O'Brien, of course, is the chair. She was ousted by Treasurer Deb Goldberg 2 years ago in September 2023 for a number of alleged improprieties, bad behavior, not leading the commission. A judge after a 2 year legal feud, huge embarrassment, I think, for the state, for the commission. After the 2 year legal feud, Judge Robert Gordon, Superior Court judge, ordered O'Brien back to work this fall, and she is back there for about a month now. Now, for the most part, O'Brien has looked forward, not really, had an axe to grind, with one big exception. Okay. She argues that every vote taken while she was gone is moot from the beginning. She said this in a meeting this week, and she's brought this up before. O'Brien contends that the agency did not have a properly designated chair as required by Massachusetts law. The stakes are immense, she says. All right. She says the period in question covers 83 public meetings and the approval of hundreds of licenses and 2 major regulatory reform packages. All right. So O'Brien basically came to the meeting this week saying that she wanted the 3 active commissioners to vote to reaffirm all those votes. Like, this is really kind of, this is really like parliamentary procedure kind of stuff. Not exactly for public consumption, but it is kind of notable in the first real disagreement to a certain extent, at least publicly, since she returned, because Commissioner Bruce Stebbins really didn't agree with this and couldn't really, he said his words, wrap his head around what this would do. He even said that, he really didn't get the point, and to which O'Brien said the point is that it wasn't legal, and she even cut him off. So I wouldn't say it was an argument, and I'm sure they'll get through this. But basically, O'Brien says the implications are, the failure to reaffirm means there's a legal cloud over the agency's recent history. And, this is like $8 billion in sales so far. There's a lot at stake, I guess. So we'll see what happens. And, I spoke with a couple different people about this, and I don't know, they have gotten advice, legal advice the commission has, and this is how she's proceeding. We'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm no lawyer, but I'm a reporter, so I hope this helped. That's what's going on. Basically, that didn't happen. The commission, there's only 3 commissioners active right now. That means they have to vote unanimously. And with Stebbins saying no, this one was a no-go. So no reaffirmation of the votes that happened while O'Brien was gone. Not yet, at least.